I just want to say that my life has changed dramatically because of Boundary Break and the support of everybody that watches the show. I can't thank you guys enough for allowing me to follow my passion and work with my number one hobby in the world, which is video games. I never imagined that was going to happen. It just kind of fell on my lap, and not a day goes by that I don't appreciate this enormous gift that I've been given for some reason. It's funny. Everything's a blur when you're doing YouTube videos. You know, it just all goes by so fast. And it still feels like I started this thing yesterday, but in truth, it's been like 2 years. I think it's been 2 years. And going back and trying to collect footage from the old episodes, it makes you realize how far you've come, especially when you see the dates on all those episodes. That really is an eye-opener. But also just hearing my own commentary and seeing, myself being more reserved or trying to find some level of comfortability when making these episodes. You can tell, like, when you start the first episode, it's not there at all. And then the progress slowly kind of finds itself to where we are today. And I still feel like, the show could be even better. But yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy. It's still absolutely insane to me. Is there going to be more episodes of Boundary Break? Of course. I don't. There were some people that thought that episode 100 was going to be the final one, and I'm sorry if I left that impression on people, but that's not the case. Of course, if I made this channel something completely different than it was before, it betrays every person that has subscribed to the channel, and I've never followed that philosophy that you just do absolutely anything that you feel like doing. I do think that it's important to experiment once in a while and see if the audience takes to it, enjoys it. But at the end of the day, your goal as an entertainer is to entertain people, right? So just doing whatever the heck I feel like is not the best way to go about something like this, I feel. But at the same time, if you want to challenge yourself creatively, I think that's a really good thing to do. With that said, with the channel, you've seen a couple of videos where we kind of departed a little bit from Boundary Break to try something else. You'll still see those in the future, especially the established ideas like Sequence Break. Animation Break is still something I really want to do. It actually ended up taking off, surprisingly. So that will continue. And there's 2 people that I have in mind for the next episode. And brand new ideas, it's definitely bound to happen for sure. But as always, just remember that just because I'm trying something new doesn't mean that Boundary Break is ever going away. That's not the intention. The only way that Boundary Break could go away is if game companies try to shut me down, which would be really unfortunate because if you want my honest opinion right now, I absolutely fully endorse buying games within the first week of their release. Read a couple reviews to see if it's a good game or not, but always support your game developers and show that you really appreciate the idea of these games that they put out by buying it, because that's how you get game sequels and stuff, and that's how we grow the industry. Never supported piracy, never told anybody how to do what I do because I want to support game companies and what they do. But yeah, wow, I just derailed completely. I just wanted to get that all out there and let you guys know that I really appreciate all of you. And if you're like watching my channel for the first time and you've been watching this outro, I apologize. This usually isn't something that I do to this length. And I also usually have game footage playing to make the outros a little more bearable. But this time around, I wanted to be a little more personal with you guys. But yeah, if you've been along for the ride this entire time, I hope you enjoyed episode 100. It really was meant for all of you. It was a lot of work that went into it, which I'm ready to take a break. If you're new to the channel, definitely recommend checking out some of the older episodes. There's 99 other episodes that you could totally check out. And it's always insane to me how hard it is to get people to watch the old episodes, despite the fact that I try to make them as, as timeless as possible. These aren't meant to be like junk food videos that you just pop in and you're done with it and then you forget about that person the next day. I really have tried to establish a series that's worth binge watching. But, whatever you decide to do, either way, I've been incredibly thankful. I've said this a million times now in this outro, but I truly mean it. My heart goes out to all of you who've made this possible for me, and I'm so excited to continue this further. So right before I end this, I just want to give thanks to a series of people who have elevated the series beyond what it could have been by just doing it by myself. And these are just names I can think of off the top of my head. If I forgot about you, I'm incredibly sorry. Clay Burton, who made the final design of the logo. Cassie, who made the initial design of the logo. Michael Chin, 1994, who's been doing a lot of 3D animated intros for me. Schools Out 1, who helped out with the Wii U episodes. Neko Run, who helped out with a ton of episodes. This man's a hero, and he's been working very selflessly for a very long time, and I really appreciate you, sir. Codename Gamma has been one of the most supportive people that have come into the fold recently, so can't forget you, sir. I bet you there's one more, and I'm not thinking about it. I want to thank all the YouTubers who had every opportunity to just steal this idea from underneath me when I was small, and instead of doing that, they brought me up. Those people mean a lot to me because you have all the reason in the world to just steal the idea and make a name for yourself on YouTube, but instead they've recognized me as a person who's trying to make a name for himself on YouTube and helped out. And those people are Aurum, Swanky Box, probably, well, I would definitely say Beta 64 and A Plus Start. Those two would probably know how to do what I do. And again, they've helped me out. All of you guys, seriously, thank you from the bottom of my heart for bringing me up and helping me to become what I am today. Anyways, whoa. I did not realize that I've been talking for this long. My bad. I'll take off. I'll see you guys and take care of yourselves. Again, next week, much shorter outro, I promise. I doubt many of you have gotten this far into the outro anyway. If you have, here's the secret code word for you to put into the comments section. Pulling forward. That will be the secret code name. All right. Take care, guys. I'll see you again soon. Oh, jeez. I almost forgot. We're not even going to cut this out. I'm just going to keep it rolling. Pat, the cameraman, who was my camera guy from the early episodes, of course. Thank you so much. I actually meant to have him here for this outro, but there was scheduling conflicts, unfortunately. All right. I'm done now. All right. Take care.